everyone, welcome to another lesson. In the previous lesson, we talked about concatenation in array, how you can join arrays together, how you can merge arrays together, and that how the concat method does not change the existing arrays. Instead, it returns a new array from the join array, and that it can take any number of arguments, whether 2, 3, as much as you have. And also, it can also take string as argument. Not only does concat method takes only other arrays as argument, it can also take string. And there were a demonstration of how each of these affect output in our code, just as I demonstrated to us in the last lesson. In this lesson, we talked about another JavaScript array method, which is called the array copy within method. The copy within method copies array elements to another position in an array. The real world when you are using computer, some of us, or let's say, if you are very conversant with computer, you understand that when you want to copy something, you press Ctrl C. When you want to paste, you press Ctrl V at the desired place or desired page, wherever you want what you've copied to be pasted. So this can be likened to how we do copy in real life. The copy within method copies array elements to another position in an array. And in this example, let's take a look at how to copy to index position from another index position. So here I'm talking about JavaScript array copy within method. Copy within method copies elements from one position to another. An array. So you use the copy within method to copy elements from one position to another. So let's take a look at an example. So I'll take this example out. So let's say I have a fruit array. This fruit here, right? Now, if I want to copy documents dot get element by ID demo 1 dot inner HTML equals to fruits dot copy within. So from which index position do I want to copy from and paste? So I want to copy to index 2, all elements from index 0. So this will be where I want to copy to, and this will be where I want to copy from. And now if you take a look at this, you can see that I have banana orange, which means that the index is being copied from 2 to 0. So let me explain to you. This is 0, this is 1, and this is 2. So which means that this is being copied from here and is being placed in this position. So if you copy this and this, then it will return it to the indexed position. So this is one way. Also, you can copy from 2 index to a single index. For example, let's say I want to copy from index 2 to the index of 0 to 2. So the way you do it is just by saying, okay, this is where I want to copy from. I want to copy from index 2 from 0 to 2 and then paste in index 2. So it's just like this. And you can see what we have right now. So this will take the value of the element from the index position where you want to copy from 0 to 2 and paste it at the index position of 2 where you want your code to appear. So this is how the copy within index works in JavaScript. Now note, the copy within method overrides the existing values. You can see that right here we have apple and mango, but because we are copying from another index, it is overriding the value of apple and mango to give us the value of what we copy from another index. The copy within method does not add items to the array. It doesn't add any item. Instead, it overrides the existing values. The copy within method does not change the length of the array. Neither does it change the length of the array. So that's how copy within method works in JavaScript. So let's move on to how to flatten an array. Flattening an array is the process of reducing the dimensionality of an array. Just like the way we have matrix in mathematics, where you have one-dimensional matrix, two-dimensional matrix. So, the way array matrix can be flattened is in mathematics. So that is a perfect illustration of how an array can be flattened in JavaScript as well. It is the process of reducing the dimensionality of an array. Flattening is useful when you want to convert a multi-dimensional array into a one-dimensional array. So let's say you have an array variable that has like maybe 3 or more different multi-dimensional array, and you want to convert them into a one-dimensional array. You use the flat method, as we are going to be taking a look at that in the next example. So the way the flat method works in JavaScript is this. Now, I have my arrays already, which is the names of fruits, but I will not be using this. I want to use a number for easy and quick walkthrough of how this works in JavaScript. So let me say I have cost my array equals to 1, 2. 3, 6, 4. 8, 13, 23, 3. And let me add the last one. Now this should be command not to stop. Now, what I'm working on is JavaScript array flat method. The flat method doesn't copy, it instead creates a new array with some array elements concatenated to a specified depth. So this is the purpose of the flat method and what it does. So now I have my array. You can see that it contains dimensions of array inside it. So I can just pass in the flat method and say, okay, my array dot flat. I want to flatten out this array that I have, and here I can output my result. And right here, you are going to see that each square bracket at the end of the multi-dimensional array have disappeared, and the number has been well formatted into a specified depth and into a new array, into one-dimensional array. So as against these different dimensions, and everything has been flattened to this one-dimensional array that you can see right here on the screen. So this is how the array flat method works in JavaScript. Thank you, and I'll see you in the